Hi everybody, this is Hope from HopeYoder.com with What's New in Craft and Cut. So notice I have my mat showing. Now some of you have requested that the mat always show or the mat never show. And so for those of you newer to Craft and Cut, over here is our mat. If we select this, it goes away, or if we click it again, it shows up. And you can change this to whatever mat yours looks most like. Now, I know that we all have a preference, and so this can be annoying. For instance, if it's always set to not open or not show the mat and you like the mat to show, you'd have to physically turn it on each time. So check this out. If you come up to your program preferences and click on environment, you can select Show Cutting Mat. Now that means every time you open the program, this mat will show, and you no longer have to turn it on this way. If you want the mat to never show when you open the program, go back to Preferences, Environment, and deselect Show Cutting Mat, and then OK. So it's that simple. Now here's something else that's new. We have 3 artwork folders: Custom Shape, Artwork Library, and the Hope Yoder Library. And in trying to organize our life or our cutting or our digital life, they've added these new folders, which are awesome. So before, there used to be a drop-down menu to scroll through the alphabet, the children, and these are built-in shapes that we're looking at that came inside of the Craft and Cut. So now you have this folder tab, which is really wonderful. You also have a browse button. They've also added size. So I'm working in millimeters, but you could work in inches easily. So if there's a certain size that you want this to be at, then you can open it in that size. If you come into the artwork library, same thing, categorized into folders, and the Hope Yoder library also is into folders so that you could add more to that. So that's kind of a nice new update. And then the last thing I'd like to show you is, let's go into the Hope Yoder library and let's find a simple shape. I believe there's a dog bone in here. All right, so let me make that dog bone. Let's go in inches, and let's just say I want a 5-inch dog bone. And there we go. And now I want to turn that into applique. But for whatever reason, I want the applique to be this little jagged line, 287, and then apply. I don't know how that's going to look, but let's just say I like that. Now I can save this preset, and I would call it Motif 287. Now I've saved that. Perfect. Now let's say I have a friend that I work with that owns Craft and Cut, and I'd love that preset and I want to share it with her. Well, now you can come under Tools and Export Preset. So here's my preset. I'm going to export this, and I'll name it Motif Dog Bone. And notice it's already got Save Type as Preset. We're going to leave that there, and I've exported it. Now when I come, I can email that or send that to my friend, and when she gets it, she's going to come under Tools and import the preset. She'll find this, and notice it's just already a preset file, and when you open it, it's going to tell me that I need to rename something, because of course I created this in my software. She won't get this message. I'm going to delete it. Now when I come back to my drop down, I have Motif 287. So that's pretty cool. So if you have a craft and cut challenge, which maybe we'll do just for fun to see what cool things you come up with, that's how you can share those presets. Now, if I wanted to delete this delete motif, I can remove the preset, and when I select that, I can delete the one that I'd like. So that's some new updates in Craft and Cut. I hope you'll give these a try and they make your life a little more crafty, clever, and efficient.